Pirates 1, Stellenbosch 0. Pirates get their first points on the board. Sebelebele might be signing of the season already. He might be signing of the season. And I love the fact that he's giving Orlando Pirates goal contributions going forward. And he's also doing an amazing job in defense. He's playing as an emergency right back. In the MTN 8, he had to play right back in order for Pirates to chase the game. Coach Wadu took the risk and put him right back so that Pirates can still maintain that threat. And we know he had threat. He had a shot at Williams, it was saved, and then he scored from the right back position. This time he starts in the right wing. He gets his goal in the first 15 minutes. It's a brilliant strike. It's clean. It's direct. It has enough power and accuracy to beat the keeper into the top corner across the goal. He also switches positions and plays right back for literally majority of the game when Van Rooyen went off injured, and still had a great defensive performance at right back. At this point, is there anything that he can't do? He was amazing tonight. Fantastic performance and deserved man of the match. Another player that I will also say deserves his plaudits is Nduli. Nduli was amazing at CDM. I told you at the very beginning that he do very well with the two, someone that complements him very well, and that's Talent Mbata. We saw it against Mamelodi Sundowns, and we saw it again tonight. He was amazing at CDM. He was actually perfect. He was cleaning everything up, all the loose balls in the right place at the right time, kept it ticking, kept it moving. He was always available for a pass. He was always in position when Stellies were coming and they had a threat, and he would always be able to calm the situation down, because there was a moment where Stellies were coming and Pirates needed to calm the game down and control it, and I thought he did a brilliant job of controlling the tempo and dictating the tempo of that match. So what a performance by Nduli as well. Very, very impressed by him. Another thing I would say is that I'm impressed by the fact that Coach Wadu has answered the questions that have been asked of him. We know against Sundowns he made more changes, brought back, let's say, more of Orlando Pirates starting 11, the one that we're familiar with, and he responded to the cries from the fans. So he basically, to me, seemed like he's taken constructive criticism for the benefit of the team. I was satisfied with his performance. I saw him. We saw Mufokeng for the first time in a long time today. And I want to say, Coach Wadu, great decision for starting Mufokeng in the number 10 position. It is very clear that Coach Wadu's attacking points are the wings. He's going for the wings, especially with the overlapping fullbacks. We saw that with Dion Hotto. What was that Dion Hotto shot? Oh my God. That was so embarrassing. He fluffed his lines. He's almost hit it with his ankle and not actually with his shoelaces or with his side foot. Just pick a spot. And to me, it just seems like he panicked. He was completely exposed. Why? Because it was a fantastic through ball by Siema. I told you that boy is absolutely quality on the ball. He is a gem on the ball. What a through ball. Cut Stellenbosch apart, exposed Dion Hotto one-on-one with the keeper. Dion Hotto takes a touch, takes another one to set himself, but to me, he was just anxious. He felt the pressure of the crowd, the pressure of the moment. We know he's not a striker, right? He's not familiar with those positions, but he also used to play wing. And I just feel like, I don't know what's happened, but he lost his composure. Just relax, take a breath, look at the ball, make sure you make the right contact. And for me, I cannot forgive the fact that he did not make the keeper even make a save. He did not even hit the target. Yes, he has to score, but forget the fact that he has to score. He did not make the keeper make a save. And football is a game of moments. That big moment, after that, Stellies were on to Orlando Pirates. They could have scored. Chain also had to make a few saves after that. So imagine Hotto misses that. That's Orlando Pirates' chance to go 2-0 up. Stellies come back and score. That's points dropped. That's Coach Wadu under pressure again. His job is on the line. That's Orlando Pirates with 4 consecutive games without winning and only 1 point on the board in the league. That little moment could have changed a lot tonight. That's Orlando Pirates going to Mamelodi Sundowns away with lack of confidence. Just that one moment, it could have spelled disaster for Pirates, but luckily his teammates bailed him out. They held on for the win. Orlando Pirates defended very well. They defended very, very well. Again, another solid game from Mbugazi. He is an amazing player. He's Orlando Pirates player of the season so far for me. Sebelebele is coming second at this point. But Mbogazi has been fantastic again with his diagonals, his passing, but also an all-round display from him because his defending was absolutely perfect as well. And this is Orlando Pirates' first clean sheet in the league in 3 games, right? So to me, what a performance by Orlando Pirates. As a team, they were extremely good. Sebelebele coming on as well. I thought he did well to slow down the tempo of the game. You know, just also for Orlando Pirates to keep the ball, not to rush things. He did very well to keep the control, tempo, not to rush things too much, but also to slow Stellenbosch down, because Stellenbosch, like I said, they had the moment where they were coming. Mahopa didn't have a good game. He was just okay, but I think that's specifically because he was tired. Obviously, against Mamelodi Sundowns, he literally played 89 minutes and gave it his all. He was running up and down that pitch, and he's clearly feeling it tonight, right? He was feeling it tonight, and he really couldn't get into the game, and he was just tired by minute 60. So I think that is the reason why we didn't see Mahopa. I just thought he was tired. And again, it highlights the performance after the toll of that MTN 8 semi-final against Mamelodi Sundowns and the efforts that were expanded by these players. For them to put a performance like this is something that Orlando Pirates fans shouldn't take lightly. So what a performance by Orlando Pirates. What a performance by Sebelebele, especially. I am happy with Coach Wadu. I think he's answering the necessary questions. I think he's doing the right things. He's making the right changes at the right time, taking the right risks, choosing the correct starting lineup. And I do think for sure he deserves praise. Like I said, we should definitely give credit where credit is due. And obviously we are allowed to constructively criticize, and we have been doing that. But I think now is the moment to praise Coach Wadu for the efforts that he's made. And don't forget, he's only managed Orlando Pirates for 5 games, literally for 5 games. So the fact that he seems to have maybe now an idea of how he wants to play. We know the identity that Pirates wants to have. Pirates want to dominate the ball. They want to keep calm in position. They want to attack down the flanks. They want to get their wingbacks into play, making crosses, you know. So 100% there is an identity forming. We can see the coach's philosophy, and that is something that is very good to say, especially when a coach is new. We know we were asking these questions about Kaizer Chiefs and Coach Nabi last season. So the fact that we can see the way that the coach wants to play for Orlando Pirates in 5 games just tells you that this is a top coach. So with that being said, I don't know if I've missed anything. I'll just touch on Stellenbosch. Stellenbosch didn't offer much going forward today. I was very disappointed with them. They've had a bad start to the season. 3 games, 1 draw, and 1 goal scored. So that's very disappointing for them. How are they benching De Jong? De Jong is clearly, for me, what makes them tick. I was so impressed when he comes on. I really love him. I rate him. I think he's one of the best target men in this league, if not the best. The way he's able to hold the ball up, to bring his teammates into play, to run down the flanks, to work hard. You'll see him pop up on the left. You'll see him pop up on the right. You'll see him in the box, in the right places, at the right times. His touches are good. And for a striker to have good ball control, it is very rare, like extremely good technical ability. Yes, he doesn't have the pace. Yes, I get that. But that should show you why he's such a top player, because he does not need the pace to play great football. Stellies have to start him. And I think if you start him, you'll also get the best out of Titus. I think they also lost their thread completely when Titus left the pitch. And I think Langelithe Pili, when he came on, he was very loose on the ball. I think he was just so eager to get the ball rolling with his pace that he did not have good ball control. And sometimes that's what happens with speedy players. You just see them trying to run, have loose touches, have like a trampoline touch. No, just calm down. Know when to use your pace, know when to not use your pace, you know. And I think Stellies are like that. They have lots of fast players, especially on the wings, also with Mojela as well. So sometimes they just need to be able to calm down and play the ball and know know when to use those through balls to make use of their strength, which is their pace. And I think they can only do that when De Jong is on the field, or they can do it best when De Jong is on the field. So Steve Barker, I really hope that you saw that Stellies actually play well when that boy is on the pitch. For me, that is it on Stellies. Besides that, not too much to say, just disappointing. It's also because they've lost so many players. Selling your best players every single transfer window, that's going to cost you some progress, that's going to cost you quality, that's going to cost you results. And I think now all of that is coming to fruition. We're seeing the results of a bad transfer strategy where they are selling their best players, their gems, their young players too, and most experienced players, but they're not replacing them. They're not replacing them with good quality. Nduli went to Pirates this season. Ikram Reynolds went to Sundowns last season. Jaden Adams went to Sundowns last season. Van Rooyen comes from Stellenbosch, and those are just the few names, right? So for me, very disappointed with Stellenbosch, but I'm expecting obviously that they will improve this season. So with that being said, that is my full review. I don't know if I've missed anything that really I've wanted to touch on. I touched on the main points that I did. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Please catch up on my other videos on this channel. I've done a Kaizer Chiefs review as well of the games. Sundowns, by the way, they did win against Magesi. They won 2-0, 2 goals late in the second half. Sundowns is a team where if you are trying to, check the scores and you see it's 0-0 at halftime, you actually don't panic, because you know they're gonna be patient. Even if it gets to 16 minutes, they're gonna be patient and keep doing what they're doing, passing the ball around. They'll get their chances and you can bet on them to take them. So it happens many times throughout the seasons. It happened last season, and it's also happened again this season against Amazulu and now against Magesi, where you thought maybe they're having some trouble, but they will always get a result. You don't have to worry about them. So they get their points on the board, 7 points, two wins and a draw now, and this is how the league looks. Again, Gallants lost 1-0 against Amazulu, so their 100% record to the start of the season is over, and it's just Kukune and Chiefs with 9 out of 9 points, 3 out of 3 wins, and both teams are yet to concede a goal. Extremely impressive start to the season from Kukune and Kaizer Chiefs. Like I said, it's going to be a very, very interesting MTN 8 semi-final. Mamelodi Sundowns against Orlando Pirates, but also Sundowns will go to Kaizer Chiefs next week in the weekday as well. So very interesting fixtures right now for Mamelodi Sundowns. How will they cope? How will they respond? We will see. Is Chiefs ready for the Sundowns test? We will see. Is Pirates ready to go take on Sundowns this weekend? They have to at least score at Loftus to have any chance of progressing. I think a 0-0 draw, Sundowns win on their away goals. So with that being said, it's set up beautifully. The start of the season has been extremely beautiful. Like I said, I've done the review for those games. Check them out on my channel. Please subscribe. Even English Premier League I am covering. So lots to catch up on my channel if you've just joining. But thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. Follow me for more. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Hi guys, this is Sebelebele. I'm with KG Tato. Catch him on YouTube channel. We are football. Please, we are football channel. Sharp.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's match day.
We'll be there. Do you care though? We'll be there.